Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on Lake Taneycomo. Gonna do one cast today. I'm right out in front of Cooper Creek boat ramp. You know, you really ought to have a webcam down here on this boat ramp because it can be pretty entertaining sometimes. And we got a pontoon trying to put on a trailer right now. It's not going well, and the water's not running. It is Tuesday the 15th of August, and water's off, and I'm going to try throwing a hopper. It's the same one I've been throwing. Milo's hopper. It's pink. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to embarrass the guy by turning the camera around. I fished this yesterday evening when the water was running, and there were a lot of rises along this bank. Plus, Milo told me that he caught and cleaned some fish that he caught along this bank not long ago, and they had grasshoppers in them. So those two things made me think, well, I can't watch. I'm gonna try it. Definitely gonna try it in the evening when the water's still running, because that seems like that's when they really are up on the surface eating and aggressively eating. All right, I do have a lot of competition on the water for my dry. There's a lot of leaves and sticks in the water. But seem like they can tell the difference between a leaf and a bug, so, ooh, terrible cast. Ooh. Okay. I got a loop going. Of course, I'm throwing against the wind. I'm gonna have to get a little closer. Can't look. Pretty stiff north wind today. I like how this looks. Choppy surface. But I don't know. This is one of those I'm trying it deals. Experimenting. I've never fished a dry down this far. I really should fish this area more. I came down last night, was throwing a jig, and I came down through here and worked the bank, but then I got out of the middle and I fished all the way around the corner down there till almost dark. Water had finally quit moving. 3 units. The water's not moving very fast down through here. And I was working a 1/8 ounce olive jig and just bouncing it off the bottom, kind of like a jig and pig if you were fishing for bass with a jig. Just put it on the bottom and just lift it, just barely lifting it, working the bottom. Lost quite a few jigs, but that's all right. Ended up catching about a dozen rainbows, but down closer to the docks down there, I hooked something pretty big. He hit it once, and he came back and hit it again. And I kind of thought I foul hooked him, because he was fighting a little bit strange. But ended up, I had him right in the corner of the mouth. It's 20 plus brown, real pretty. I got the last of the fight on video and put it on my channel. There you got it. Got the pontoon on. So I'm kind of working inside, close to the bank, then I'm working out. A lot of the takes that I saw last night were out away from the bank, probably a boat and a half length, 30 feet or so, kind of where I'm at right now. So I'm kind of working both closer to the bank and then out from the bank. This bank has a lot of trees that have fallen in the water and are so there's a lot of structure. It's actually been a really good brown trout bank for me over the years, throwing either a jerkbait or a jig. And the flats, we call this Cooper Creek Flats. It's always been good for browns. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning. Still got quite a bit of shade along the bank. I'm gonna actually try to work this pretty quick because I might even pick up and move down and fish below the sloughs. It's another spot I want to get to down there. But like I said, there was a lot of fish coming up and rising last evening. You can see a lot of trees in the water way out here. Fishing kind of over the top of them. I'm gonna work a little bit further and then I'm gonna pick up and go on down a little ways. That other bank too, across the lake, was another spot that I noticed that were a lot of rises. but nothing much going on this morning. There's a whole bunch of pondweed up here. I'm gonna just throw over the top of that just to see if anything comes up. It's not super deep up there. There might even be some bluegill. Holding in that pondweed. Last cast. Okay, let's go on down. I want to spend more time down here. I don't know if I'm going to do any good. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna run it pretty quick. One thing about fishing down here, you pretty much have it to yourself. Probably the wrong time of day to be out here doing this. Nice little stretch right through here with trees that are blocking the sun. Okay, I'm gonna change it up here pretty quick. I did not bring a spinning rod, but I did bring another fly rod that I can rig up real quick. I'm gonna put a mega worm under a float and fish it right in here. I know that there's rainbows here. I caught quite a few of them here yesterday. One more cast right back there. I haven't seen any rises at all this morning, so I think evening time is the time to be out here doing this. All right, switch it up. Okay, I put on a hard float and about, looks like about 7 foot deep. I've got a cream color mega worm on a jig head, and we got a little chop going on too, since I turned the camera off. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this way. I'm gonna throw it right out there on the edge of the shade. After the rains the other night, the lake was pretty muddy yesterday, but they ran enough water last night that's really cleared things up. Pretty nice. That chop really moves that float, which in turn moves that mega worm, makes it look alive. So there's not a lot I need to do with it. I am drifting upstream just a tad. I've probably moved 30 feet. So I really don't need to recast. And you really got to watch this float really super close, especially with the chop, and your float's already moving. And if they're not going to hit it very hard, all you're going to see is just a little bit of movement, extra movement with that float. Float isn't necessarily going to go under, although sometimes it does. Let me get it up there a little closer to the bank. I'm keeping my rod tip right close to the water so the wind doesn't blow my line. And I'm also watching my slack. Okay, I'm gonna move out here a little ways from the bank and try it out here in the sun for just a little bit, and then we're going to call it quits. Last time I checked, the water here is about 15 to 20 foot deep. Why is my my troll motor was, never mind, it's my fault. Let's try it out here one more time. Well, it's a bust, but the hopper is something I wanted to try. I probably missed my window. I probably should have got out early this morning. But I know definitely it's going to be an evening bite, and I will get back out next time I have a chance and try it. And maybe it'll be on one cast. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.